Here we are, baby. We're going to be ranking the Harry Potter characters. Now, if you guys want to hear my input on the Harry Potter franchise as a whole, go check out my other YouTube video, the one right before this, or two videos before this one. Or you can hear my entire Harry Potter ranking on my podcast, Actors POV. But anyway, I'm streaming right now as well as I'm making this YouTube video. So big shout out to everybody watching on stream. Let's get it, baby. So I've only seen all these movies one time, so kind of keep that in mind when I'm ranking these. All right, here we go, baby. So we're starting off with this guy, the guy with the one eye. Moody, Professor Moody was his name. He was cool. Obviously, he had the guy that used the polyjuice potion or whatever it was, where he was like, he wasn't even himself. It was a dude that like took the form of him. And Goblet of Fire, which is one of my favorite Harry Potter movies. So when he kind of finally came back as himself, and you got to see like him, Polyjuice, there it is. When you got to see him for who he truly was, he was cool. He did a lot of good things in Deathly Hallows Part 2, which eventually ended up, I believe, in him dying, right? Good character. Don't love him, don't hate him. He was okay. He was all right. I think that's a solid ranking for him, to be honest. Now we got this weird guy. What's his name? Started with an F. It was something weird, dude. This guy, I don't know. He was annoying. He always kind of ratted on Harry and Hermione and Ron and everybody. My boy would just rat on everyone, man. Because of that, no one likes him, bro. I probably put him in the question marks, dude. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? He's great because he's funny. No, bro ratted on the entire cast through like 4 movies. So no, I can't stand him. I got no love for him. Now we got the villain. I forgot her name, but she came in, I believe was it Order of Phoenix, or it might have been the Half-Blood Prince. She's a good villain. I like her actually a lot as a villain. Yeah, Lestrange. She was cool. She was a cool villain. I enjoyed her. She was always kind of like in the shadow of Voldemort, though, so she's going to be in good for me. She had a little bit of her own screen time in Deathly Hallows Part 2. She did do well. I agree with you, Sal. She did do well in her character. The actress did great. Character was cool, but great though? No. I just think because she was always in the shadow of Voldemort. She had a really good moment there toward the end with Harry in Deathly Hallows Part 2, I think. But we just didn't see enough of her like one-on-one with Harry, if that makes sense. Then we got, what was her name? Was it Cho, right? I don't know if it was Cho. I think that was her name. Yo, she was awesome. I was actually shipping her and Harry and Goblet of Fire. I gotta go great just because, like, I don't know. I don't know, though. Not with some of the other people I want to put in great. I'll put her on good. She was cool. We just didn't see a lot with her. You know what I mean? There's really not a lot to say here, but the main reason she's in good for me is just because, like, she probably should be an but I don't know. I enjoyed her character, and I was shipping her and Harry and Goblet of Fire. Dobby the house elf. Oh my God, my boy's my favorite, dude. Look at that face, dude. He may be a little ugly, but it's okay. That's my boy. That's my boy, Dobby. Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. In Deathly Hallows Part 1, that death kills me every single time, man. Dobby was great. Dobby was amazing. Now, Dobby is really one of the main reasons I love Chamber of Secrets so much. It was such a good way to, like, start the movie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big when it comes to engagement early on in a film, and that was the way to get your viewer engaged, especially since that movie was like 3 hours long and kind of dragged on at some points. That was a good way to get the viewers going. And it's kind of a crime that my boy wasn't in any other movie other than Part 1, right? I think, or he might have had a little part in one other film, but it was really just no. I think that's all it was. I think that's it. He was just in the second film and then Part 1 of Deathly Hallows. So because of that, he goes in my favorite. But I'm still not really happy about that, man. He should have been in a lot more for sure. Oh my God, dude. You know what? No, I gotta make just a row just for her. Yeah, she goes there. She goes in worst character ever. Listen, man, I understand that she's not supposed to be likable. I get that, right? And that's what every time I tell somebody that I don't like her character, like, oh, that's what she's supposed to be. I understand. I get that. But she's so unlikable that, like, I can't even watch Order of Phoenix. I can't. That's why Order of Phoenix is my least favorite Harry Potter movie. Is because mainly of her. She gets so much screen time, and I get why she's the main villain. I get it. But God, I can't stand her, and I really don't want to watch Order of Phoenix ever again because of her, dude. Then we got Draco, man. I like Draco. Draco's good. I would put Draco above Moody and all these people. I don't think he's in great, but should I put him in great? Should I put him in great? I don't know. I know all the people crushing over him are gonna put him in great. My favorite. I think he's a good character. He's a good villain. He's a good antagonist to Harry Potter throughout all the films. And I'm rating him based off of his character. So he's a good character. He really is. And Tom, I think his name's Tom, right? The guy that plays him, did a really good job in that role. And yeah, it's weird. Someone pointed out the other day that Draco only had like 20 minutes of screen time out of all like not 8 movies, which is just unreal if you think about it. Because he feels like he's been everywhere. But what was it? Was it The Dark Prince? I think it was The Dark Prince, right? Where he had like that weird stuff going on, where he was kind of like mysterious. I think it was Dark Prince. One of my favorite parts of Dark Prince, actually. That really, because you're really intrigued. What's going on with Draco? Why is he doing this stuff? And that's why I really, really enjoyed that movie. A big part of that was because of Draco's character. Then we got this little turd, man. This is his cousin, right? God, dude, yeah. He played, but he did his role good. But I gotta put him on the same level as this dude. Just annoying. You know what I mean? But annoying in a good way. You know what I mean? Annoying in a good way, which is why he's above Umbridge. So, yeah, like him. Cool. He did a good job at what he was going for. Just not a character that you're supposed to like or really enjoy that much. So because of that, he goes in the question marks for me. Dumbledore, that was a terrible impression. Dumbledore's gonna be great, man. I like Dumbledore. He's a good character. Especially in the Half-Blood Prince, I think is what it was, right? Where I think he dies in Half-Blood. Yeah, he dies in Half-Blood Prince. And when him and Harry Potter went on that little adventure to find one of the Omnicruxes, right? Is that how you say it? Was really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that. And you get to really see Dumbledore's strength in that, and then you also get to see strength in, what was it? Is it the end of Order of Phoenix that he fights Voldemort right at the end? I think that's what it was, right? Really good scene too. Really carried Order of Phoenix, man. Those last couple moments with that. So yeah. I love Dumbledore. Who doesn't love Dumbledore? He's a good character. Next, we got this little guy. I forgot his name. He was like the one of the professors, right? Cool. We just didn't see a lot out of him. We saw him randomly throughout the entire franchise. We just didn't know, like, we didn't really get to see him. I don't hate him, so he's not going to go down here. He's an eh for me. Like, just we didn't see enough. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't see enough of him. Next, we got this. Oh, my God, this guy. So this dude was, I believe, in the second Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. He was the professor that basically lied about all his experiences and his books and stuff. The famous guy. Yeah, just genuinely annoying. But he's going to go probably in... he's probably going to have to go here for me, dude. I'm sorry. Like, he did good at what he was trying to do, but once again, like Umbridge, he was kind of just a little too annoying, you know what I'm saying? And because it's my favorite, one of my favorite Harry Potter movies, Chamber of Secrets, if you want to know if it's my favorite, go check out the ranking on my podcast. It hurts every time I watch that movie and I see him, and it's kind of annoying, you know what I'm saying? So he would be in good because of his character. I wouldn't say so. He did good playing that character, but his character was almost too annoying, if that makes sense. Just a little too much. Then we got Ginny Weasley, who was a big time character in the books. Apparently, I've only read the first 2 books, but apparently she's a pretty big part in it. And she didn't really start becoming big until the later part of the franchise. Cool character. Just needed to see more out of it. To be honest, I'd rather just see Harry Potter with Cho, in my opinion. So she's for me, to be honest, dude. I don't really care for her. Yeah, she's alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is, by the way. Alright.
I mean, it's alright, like...
I'd probably put her above him, though, just because we got to see more of her. Hagrid, bro. Hagrid is going to go in my favorite, dude. Hagrid is awesome. Who doesn't love Hagrid, man? From the first movie, he was awesome. What movie was it that he wasn't in a lot of? Was it Goblet of Fire? No. Was it Goblet of Fire? It was either Goblet of Fire or it was Order of Phoenix that he was not in a lot. Yeah, I love Hagrid, man. It sucked not having him in that one movie that he wasn't big in. Hagrid's great. Hagrid's awesome, and RIP to the actor that played him. Did a really good job. No, he was in Goblet. Harry Potter. Harry Potter's a good character. I might even put him in my favorite, to be honest, because he's done so well. Like, weirdly, dude, when you have big franchises like this, or really just movies in general or TV shows, it's rare to really like the main character. You usually like the side characters a lot more. Harry Potter's a good character, man, and this is one of the very few movies and franchises, which I give a lot of credit to, that can make the main character, Harry Potter, and main characters really, really interesting all the way throughout. So, like, wild stuff. I can't believe Hedwig's on there. He is. It makes no sense. Or she. It's a she, right? I don't know. But yeah, no, Harry Potter's great, and he just overall is a really, really interesting character, and I got to give a lot of credit to the writers and everybody behind the films, because they did a really good job with that. Hedwig, I mean, I don't know. I guess, and for me, like, we didn't see a lot of Hedwig, so and for me, like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine putting them above like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Is that Hermione? That's Hermione, right? Hermione's one of my favorites too, man. Hermione's a really good character. Emma Watson, who doesn't love Emma Watson, man? Hermione's a great character. She did really, really good in Prisoner of Azkaban. She really carried Prisoner of Azkaban, in my opinion, even though I'm not a big fan of that movie. If you want to hear my thoughts on that, once again, go to the podcast. I'm just going to say that 50 more times. But yeah, Hermione's a great character, dude. Emma Watson played her perfectly. A lot of people say that her acting in the first couple movies weren't good, or the main trio's acting wasn't that good. I don't think so. I think it was cheesy, but it's a kid's film. It's what it's supposed to be. This first three Harry Potter movies, well, really first two Harry Potter movies, were children's films. They were children movies. That's what they were. And then obviously it became a little more darker as the characters got older. But yeah, Hermione was great, and Emma Watson was great as well. And overall, she carried a lot of those films. And she was really good in the Half-Blood Prince. When she her and I believe it was Half-Blood Prince. And yeah, when her and Ron kind of had that weird thing going on, like they kind of started coming around each other. And then she was really, really good in part one of Deathly Hallows. I think her best performance yet. And Emma Watson did incredible in part one of Deathly Hallows, dude. I mean, seriously, her and Harry and like their journey together was really, really good. Now we got the Weasley's dad. He was cool. I don't mind him. I would probably put him above Ginny, but he's for me. He's a good character. But I wouldn't put him in good in the sense of these characters. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a good character. I think he's a character. Like he did his job. You know what I'm saying? Like he did his job, and that's kind of what these characters are. They did their job, I guess. I don't know. They did a lot of good stuff in some of the later movies too. Order of Phoenix, Goblet. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's probably an for me. Now we got Harry Potter's dad. When you learn that he was kind of a jerk all his life, and he's the one that was bullying Snape and all this stuff, he goes an for me. But was a really intriguing character. You wanted to know more about Harry's dad and Harry's parents throughout the entire franchise. So he's a really intriguing character. But he goes an for me, just because of what he did to Snape. You know what I mean? That still hurts my heart a little bit. Now we got this other, elf guy. This dude was just an old grump, to be honest. He's probably going to be Dobby in another 1,000 years. Yeah, and for me, all the way back. Once again, he's annoying, sure, but he's not overly bearing. You know what I mean? Like he's for me. So he did his job. I think he's older than Dobby. Oh, he's definitely older than Dobby. No, that's what I said. I said he's Dobby will be him in 1,000 years. You know what I mean? So he's Dobby in 1,000 years. So yeah. Just kind of a grump. Not really interesting. If he was the main character in Order of Phoenix, I believe, or was it the part one of, I don't know, whatever movie he came into. If he was a bigger character in that, you'd probably go down to the question marks, but he's all right. He did his job, and he didn't overstay his welcome. Now we got Harry's mom. I guess she's okay. Once again, we just don't know a lot about her character. I don't really care, to be honest. Phoenix, okay, so is Order of Phoenix. Don't really care for, to be honest. You would put her in good? I mean, but like we didn't see a lot of her. And yeah, she protected Harry, and she did the curse on Harry. So then Voldemort, they became whatever went on there. She did that, so I give her props there, and I put her above Harry's dad. But the Weasley dad, I feel like did a lot more though. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I put her there. Now we got oh god. Now we got Draco's dad. Forgot his name. Um, he did good as the villain. He did a really good job. It was crazy to see him a part of Voldemort's army. As a Death Eater. I did not expect that at all. Lucius. Yeah, I thought it was too like on the nose to have him as a Death Eater because he's the bad guy. But dude, it surprised me, and I love that reveal. He's a coward. He's a good character though. He might be a coward, but he's a really, really good character. And because of that, I gotta put him in good, just because once again, I don't like him more than any of these people. I'm just saying, as a character, I really enjoyed his character. But when I saw him in Goblet of Fire as a Death Eater, I was like, oh my god, now that ending was awesome. So overall, really enjoyed his character for what it was, if that makes sense. Malfoy's mom, on the other hand, is better than him. Yeah. Okay. Now we got, Lovegood, right? This is Lovegood. Lovegood's cool. I like Lovegood. She was very, like, I don't know if it was the actor or the directing or what it was, but her, like, her rhythm and her speaking was, like, her pacing when she was talking and saying her lines was very weird. Like, I'm assuming that that's what they were going for with her character, but, like, it just kind of threw me off guard. I'd put her in good as a character. Probably here for me. I like her. She's cool, but yeah, her personality is really, really weird. And I'd put her. I think she's a better character than these two. Once again, I really wish she would have got more time. But good character. Enjoyed her. Thought she did a good job. Now we got what is this, Professor? What is it, Professor McGonagall? I think that's her name. I don't know, something like that. So she was a really good character actually. I would put her either on great or good. Probably on great. I'll put her in great for sure. I think she was a little bit under Dumbledore, but kind of on the same level. Really interesting character. Always had Harry's back. Isn't she the main like head person of Gryffindor? Really enjoyed her character. She was really cool. No. She's not favorite. She's not favorite. She's not favorite at all. She's a great character. She's a great character. I respect her for what she is. Just not on the same level as these four. But a really good character. I really enjoyed her. Moaning Myrtle was a good character. She had a lot to do in that second film, which is once again one of my favorite movies because of that, and she did good in Goblet of Fire too. Yeah, she's good. She's a good character, man. I just didn't see too much of her. I probably put Moaning Myrtle there. She is pretty funny. She is really funny. And the actress who played her did a really good job of bringing that character to life. Good character. It sucks I have to put her above Cho. But she deserves it. She did a lot of good stuff in those movies and really helped Harry out. Who in the world is this? Is this person in the Fantastic Beasts movies? I don't know. We'll put him there. Next we got, most likely, yeah. Now we got Neville Longbottom. Neville Longbottom, man, really good character. No, yeah, he did cut off he did save Hermione and Ron right at the end of part 2 of Deathly Hallows. Yeah, really, really good character. Really enjoyed him. Seeing him lose all that weight throughout the entire franchise is really cool. This actor did a really, really good job, and even though he kind of got lost in a few movies there, he always kind of made his appearance, getting kind of the worst of the worst, you know what I mean? Good character, though. I really enjoyed his character. I wouldn't put him in great, but I did enjoy his character a little bit more. I'll put him right below Lovegood. Really enjoyed his character. I thought he was good. There's others missing there, I noticed. Yeah, there's a few characters missing. Who in the world? Yeah, they're Fantastic Beasts. Who is this? I don't know who that is either. Oh, wait. Was she part... Oh, she was, No, I remember her now. She was in the later movies. Okay, I remember. Was she in the Order or was she in... No, she was in the Deathly Hallows movies, right? Yeah, I remember her now. Alright, she's okay. I mean, we didn't see a lot of her, but really there toward the end. Yeah, Order. I remember. Okay. Yeah. But you're above these people. I'll probably put you like right. I'll put you above the owl. Don't worry. I got you. She was okay, but I just didn't see a lot of her. Now we got the rat. This dude. He was annoying, but he was a good annoying. You know what I'm saying? He was a good annoying. I thought he did good as his character. Probably goes an eh for me. I'll probably put him once again above the owl. But I thought he did good. The reason I can't put him up too much more though, just because I feel like I can't put him on the same level as these villains. You know what I mean? I can't put him on the same level as these villains, but he's a good villain. I enjoyed him. Next we got is the first defense of the Dark Arts teacher, the first of the many bad guys in that same position. He was good. Good way to start it out. Good villain. I loved the kind of like the big reveal at the end, the big plot twist of Snape not actually being the bad guy. It was this dude. Really enjoyed it. Thought that was cool. So yeah, he's good. I like him as a villain. He's actually a pretty good villain. I actually really like him as a villain, but he probably goes behind. No, he goes in front of the Harry's parents, but behind Weasley. Probably an eh for me. No, I can't put him in eh though, bro. I'll put him behind that guy. Now we got this guy. He was a good character, bro. He was a really, really good character. Where do you go though? You helped out Harry a lot. You protected them. He's a good character. I liked him. I actually really, really liked him. I thought he was solid. I probably put him right here. I thought he was good. I thought he did a good job in his role. Actor was good. The character was good. Overall, decent job. Now we got my boy Ron. Of course, because of my favorite, bro. Stop playing with your boy. Ron's a really good character. Once again, the fact that a main character is one of the favorites on here is just surprising and it's unreal and just is a big props to the producers and the writers on all these films, man. Really good job. Ron was missing a little bit in Prisoner of Azkaban, was missing a little bit in Part 1 of Deathly Hallows, but man, when he was there, he was there. My boy was killing it every single time. Some of the most organic and real comedic relief that I've seen in really any film. Really good job by him. He grew a lot as an actor over these films, and that was just really, really interesting. So, big shout out to him, man. Ron's a good character. Now we got Sirius Black, dude. Sirius Black. Oh, okay, wait. You got it, Sal? Who is it? Is that the Keeper? Oh, I think it is the Keeper guy. It is the Keeper, dude. He was cool. I like him, man. He's a cool character. I like him as a character, man. You probably, I do like him as a character. But I'll probably put him, like, right here, to be honest. He was good. Yeah, he was a good character. I liked him. Sirius Black, man, such a good character. Sirius Black, probably, a lot of people are going to put him probably in great. I'm not going to put him in great. Just because I wasn't a big fan of Prisoner of Azkaban, but I would put him above definitely these, right behind Malfoy. But it was good. Yeah, he was Irish. Love Sirius Black. Gary Oldman, dude. Gary Oldman. I did not know that was Gary Oldman when I watched this movie for the first time, Prisoner of Azkaban. And when I realized it was Gary Oldman, dude, I was flipping out. Dude, Gary had a crazy 2000s run with films. I mean, crazy 2000s run. And he's iconic, man. He's one of the best actors out there, dude. And he killed it as Sirius Black. So Sirius Black goes in good for me. Even though I'm not a big fan of Prisoner of Azkaban, he kind of redeemed himself in the later sequels. Now we got Professor Snape. Do I put Snape in great or do I put him in my favorite? I guess I do have to put him in my favorite. He's a really, really good character, man. I love Professor Snape. His whole story is really, really interesting and is the main reason I want to watch these movies again for the second time, all the way through, kind of binging it. His ending on Deathly Hallows Part 2, the fact that he was protecting Harry Potter this entire time and truly did love him almost like his own kid because of Lily Potter. It's a beautiful story, man, and it's absolutely heartbreaking, and his death is heartbreaking, dude. Really, really, really sad stuff involving Snape, but he was even when he was like the bad guy, dude, he was still a really cool character, you know what I mean? Even as the bad guy, and even when like he took over Hogwarts and became the new headmaster and everything, like he still was, because you knew, like, at least I knew he was a good guy. I knew he was kind of being forced to do all this, so I still liked him as a character, you know what I mean? So he goes in my favorite for me. Yeah, he definitely deserves to be up there. Now we got this lady. Oh my gosh, this Person's a nut. I don't know. Where'd she go for me? One of the professors, right? She's all right, but like, she was kind of crazy, dude. I guess like right here. I guess. I don't know, man. Create a character to not be liked but loved at the end. Exactly. I don't know about this lady. She goes there for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care for her, to be honest. Now we got this guy. Oh, I hate this dude, bro. I hate him. This is the dude, guys, that decided to take Hermione from Ron. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. I hated this man. Nothing against him, but I hated him because of how he took Hermione and Goblet of Fire. So can't deal with this guy, bro. This guy, he was once again a good character, I guess. The star Quidditch guy, right? But number one, look at that. He looks like he's like 26, 30 years old, and he was dancing with a 13-year-old Emma Watson. Weird. That's all I gotta say. Really, 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 really weird. How do you remember him but not Pretty Butterfly Woman? I don't know. I do remember him though, because you know why? Because he stole Hermione from Ron. So you goes and to be honest, he almost deserves to be in here. But we're not going to do that to him just because I got to relax a little bit. Voldemort, one of my favorite characters. I mean, such a good villain, dude. The only negative I have with him is it took him 8 movies. 8 movies to finally give us the battle between Harry and Voldemort. We had a little bit of it in Goblet of Fire, but God, dude, like at Goblet of Fire, they kind of teased it. Then they didn't see him. And they teased it again in Order of Phoenix with the final battle with Voldemort and Dumbledore. And then we got to wait another 3 movies. Like, I've never been able to understand why they took so long to get that going. And it makes me so mad, dude. And it almost ruins some of the other films after those movies. Like, after the end of Order of Phoenix, you get to the Half-Blood Prince, and you're like, oh, now it's time. Voldemort's out and about. No, he's not. He's going to Draco with all this stuff. But it's like, you tease him. We need him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. But that's just me. There you go, man. That's my list. Looking back on it, I think it's solid. I think it's really, really solid. You guys can make an argument that Sirius Black maybe should be in great. Maybe Draco needs to be in great. Maybe Lily Potter needs to be in good or great. But, like, overall, I think I can respect this. And I don't think anybody's going to take out any of these characters from the top tier. I don't think anybody would think that. Also, screw Miss Dudley. Or not Miss Dudley. Whatever her name was. I don't even like her. Whatever her name was, I don't like you, Dumbridge or whatever. Yeah, I can't deal with her, bro. She's insanely stupid. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this YouTube video. And man, if you guys are watching this on the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Let me know what ones I got wrong. All the Harry Potter fans, go ahead and scream at me. It's okay. Let me know your opinions, what you guys think, and you can go take this same tier list yourself, and then put whatever you think needs to be where. If you don't agree with something that I have, you can redeem it by doing it yourself. But yeah, make sure you guys give this video a like. If you are new, subscribe, hit that little bell notification so you're notified every single time that I post. I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you all watching.